Good morning, everyone, and happy Saturday morning to you. September the 18th. That's today's date. I keep checking things. If you follow me on the weekends when I'm here, see if the dates line up, me and what the actual date is. The 18th of September, that's where we are. Sunrise this morning in the Eagle County area, the Vail Valley. We're looking at 6:48, sunset 7:07. Are you a fan of the darker days that we're getting? I'm an early evening person myself, but what about those early mornings for that bike ride where you're used to it being a bit brighter out there? How about temperature-wise this time of year? Well, that's going to be the conversation because we're moving into the leaf peeping season, and it's going to be a really good time. My name is Ty Diaz. Thank you for joining us as we are celebrating the last weekend of summer, but not without a lot of big hurrahs that are traditionally performed this time of year, anywhere from Oktoberfest at Vail. These last 3 weekends will be kicking off at Beaver Creek, as well as the Jack's Place Hike, Wine, and Dine, and the Colorado Grand Automotive Classic. I used to announce that one for many years as those cars that pull through lines. Those are the many topics that we're going over this morning as we all try and wake up this morning. We appreciate you tuning in with us. 7:30, our pilot season. I believe we're going to be running Vail Daily Live all the way through October 3rd. We're going to celebrate some time off, as a lot of us locals do, taking a little vacation. And then we'll return just before the slopes open for the winter season. And yeah, that's what we're talking about this morning. But to be honest with you, it's not that I'm awake yet, but I did make it to work today. And to share with you who's on Vail Daily Live this morning, Brazzo is over at Vail. And as we were sharing with you, Oktoberfest kicked off last night or yesterday evening, and it runs for pretty late hours. Should be a really good time and just action-packed with anything from competitions to lederhosen and dirndls all over the valley. Beer everywhere. Some of the images that I saw on yesterday's show, or maybe it was just social media, we've got pets wearing lederhosens and dirndls around the village on leash. Leash laws are still in effect. We also have Meredith in Beaver Creek, and that is the home of the Hike, Wine, and Dine Jack's Place event, which is a delicious time that's filled with activity, the 13th annual. The event itself is sold out, but if you care to donate towards a great cause, such as the Jack's Place and the Hike, Wine, and Dine, you can do so by visiting vailhealthfoundation.org. We'll be checking with Meredith and finding out a little bit more about what that activity is all about. But as we share with you views around the mountains in the valley right now, I mean, look at these beautiful colors. This time of year is what we start to see for the leaf peeping. We're looking for those orange. We're looking for those fiery reds. And then as we move into the upcoming months, we'll see those browns, and then they'll be on the ground. And I'm talking about the aspen leaves. We're also looking forward to finding the season change, temperature change, those moisture moving in, and hopefully a good indicators of what kind of winter we're going to have. And those are of many things that we're really excited about around here. But as I was sharing with you earlier, this is the last weekend of summer, which kicked off June 21st. Summer began. September 22nd, the last day of summer. Are you achieving your goals before the end of summer? Did you get that hike in? Did you get that bike ride in? How about some camping? Did you make it onto the water too? Some fly fishing? Did you have enough beer this summer? Last summer was all about seltzers, and for a lot of us, it shows. So this year, maybe one of the many goals was to shed those pounds. But what we're going to do at some point here is get on over to where Meredith and Brazzo are. And who should we go to first? Emma is driving the show this morning.
Let's go to both of them.
We're going to pull them both on the screen and see what things are looking like. And wow, Meredith, I like the way that Blake has you captured with the sun behind you. It's not too often, Brazzo. It's not too often that anyone can get a frame up where the sun is behind you. Usually you have the lighting on you from the other angle. But good morning, guys. Beautiful. You both locations. Who would care to go first? Meredith, how about you? How are you this morning?
Good morning. I am wonderful. I mean, so we just rode our bikes up, and currently it feels like 38, but to us, we're feeling like it's 50 right now because our blood is moving. There is nothing better than getting your sweat on first thing in the morning. So we are at the tail end of the Village to Village bike trail. And so this connects you from Beaver Creek to Bachelor Gulch, and it's just such a gorgeous trail, whether you're hiking, strolling, biking. It's really for all levels of difficulty. It's just full of aspens and views for days on the surrounding mountains right here in Eagle County. But I mean, come on. This is the village right behind me, and then Beaver Creek Mountain. That's soon going to be full of snow, but we're gonna soak in the yellow colors before that white cover.
Yes, that is where Meredith is right now. Beaver Creek Mountain, village to village trail. Now she shared with you it connects you to Basher Gulch and Beaver Creek, depending on which direction, as on bike or on foot, that you're making that. The Shining Mountains of Beaver Creek. That's what the Indians were originally calling Beaver Creek as they resided here before it became what it is today. We're going to do right now, beautiful where you are, Meredith. We're going to go over to Brazzo. And you're at Oktoberfest area. I mean, I can't say that they're pouring beer just now, but 6:30 a.m. That's
Good.
me and you time. Let's get
Yeah,
this in there.
yeah. Good morning. Look at the sun coming out. It's my halo. It's my halo.
It is a
I know.
halo.
It's not the best. There you go. There's the halo. Well, good news. The trucks are pulling in. The beer arrived. The beer arrived. No panic here. So yeah, the town is waking up. A little cold here this morning. Man, I'm glad the sun came out. It's amazing how quick you start getting warm. I was there in the shade and it was freezing. Now it's warming up. We're celebrating the last hooray of summer this weekend, right, Ty?
You're absolutely right, Brazzo. This is the final weekend of summer, and both you and Meredith are bundled up. I can see your breath where you are in the shade, but Meredith, she's in the sun, a little bit different. I didn't notice. But yeah, you both seem really excited to be outside so early this morning. But I bet for the activities you both have taken in this morning, even just to be present, you're not the only ones out there. I bet town, both Vail and Beaver Creek are alive right now, isn't it?
Oh yeah, we just saw a few hikers pass by and we're just connecting on just the gorgeous views that we're starting the day with. But the village is a little bit quiet because it's a cool morning. So everyone's kind of waiting for the sun to rise. But, pro tip, get out on your sweat and you'll be taking the layers off even if it feels like 38 degrees.
Meredith, though you're out on that bike ride not right now, how about giving the viewers a pre-bill of some of the topics you'll be covering in Beaver Creek today? So what's going on in your end of the show?
Yes, absolutely. Well, we're going to be talking with Beaver Creek Resort and just hear about some of the last events of the summer that they're going to be holding because there's still so much to do here. And even if there's not an event happening here at Beaver Creek, there's so much to do because the mountains are here, like you can always just go explore, see a new view. So, we're going to be learning a little bit more about what the resort has to offer. And then we're also going to be learning about the hike and wine benefit that you were speaking about earlier that is proceeding the Shaw Cancer Center and Jack's Place. So I'm looking forward to hearing about this event. It's been going on for 13 years. So I'm sure that it's got the special, you know, recipe for success. So I'm excited to learn about that.
Thank you very much, Meredith. These topics are all very interesting. We're looking forward to tuning in with Meredith. Stay close to us for those coverages. Brazzo, what's your coverage and topics this morning over at Vail?
Beer, beer, and beer. Look at this guy. It's coming in. Everybody's coming hot. Look at the sun shining on my face. Well, we're going to be talking Oktoberfest. Let's talk about weather here right now. The weather is brought to you, but let me move. Let me find my halo. There's my halo. It's the only time I have a halo, man. It's
You're,
normally
you're having
more
you're
of
having you're having fun with that, Brazzo.
it's normally the other way around, It's no halos.
Brazzo's going to give you a look at the weather. Brought to you by Live Sotheby's International Realty. Brazzo, go for it.
There you go. So lows at 35, 37 today this morning. A little on the cold side. People start running and waking up here. But Leaf Sotheby brings the weather to today, and they are your professional real estate broker, um, international real estate broker, and they will help you live the life you love. And whether 30s, mid 30s to low 70s today. We're going to be looking at 72 degrees on the high side, which is professional beer weather at in the valley. I'm just saying, I'm excited, man. What can I tell you? The colors are amazing. The sun is still with us. It's the last day of summer. Look, it feels really good. So we have no one cloud in the sky right now, and it looks like it's going to remain that way during the day. So mid 30s to low 70s is the weather today.
Thank you very much, Brazzo. This weather is brought to you by Live International Realty. Live Sotheby's International Realty, Colorado's leading real estate firm. Contact their Vail Valley brokerage professionals today to help you live the life that you love. And as they share with you both their topics, Vail and Beaver Creek, we'll also be right back with today's headlines. You are watching Vail Daily Live. We'll be right back.
At Beaver Creek, the extraordinary awaits everywhere you look, in every shared adventure, every breathtaking view, and every discovery. It's where attention to every last detail transforms moments into lasting memories, so your mountain getaway dreams can all come true. Come experience the extraordinary at Beaver Creek.
Welcome back to Vail Daily Live. Ty Diaz here with you. And as you can see, it is National Cleanup Day. And we just hosted an event not too long ago, getting out there along the creeks and the rivers and just getting the debris that just somehow miraculously finds its way from refrigerators to spinning kegs to children's toys up and down the valley areas. And as you can see, some of the volunteers can be found there doing just that. I'm sorry, what's that? This is the Vail Daily team. Oh, and as I'm learning, that is the Vail Daily team, the newspaper, the Vail Daily team out there. And this location looks like Bob the Bridge in Avon. Where is that? And no, that's not Bob the Bridge in Avon. Where?
That's in Vail.
That's at Vail?
The gondola?
Oh, in Lion's Head, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the bridge under Lion's Head, in case you're wondering. So how often do you make it under a bridge like that? Or how often do you volunteer for cleanup? Anyway, opportunities come up all the time. But if you see something, do something about it. Just go ahead and pick that up and choose a receptacle, either garbage or recycling or compost. All right. Also, it's National Dance Day. And you've kind of found that graphic and that little lineup of all the days that are featured for today. And we're hosting an event, as you know, not us, shall I say, but Michaela Schifrin is. It is the National Dance Day with Michaela Schifrin, where a lot of us had the opportunity to learn a choreographed dance move. And I believe Meredith, who you're finding in Beaver Creek today, is the choreographer, Michaela Schifrin right there, who's the feature of the dance. A nice, fun little dance. And maybe Emma will put that dance up for us. Where can it be found? So people can, those that are just not hearing about it.
Michaela's Instagram.
If you are a follower of Michaela Schifrin, or if you would care to go and learn this dance move, we'd like to see your dance moves for the International Dance Day and the Michaela Schifrin Dance Challenge. And that's also Thomas Walsh off to the left there in that photo. And I was hanging out with him in Avon just a few days ago for their community picnic. It was a lot of fun. So yeah, it's National Dance Day, and Michaela Schifrin is hosting hosting Michaela Schifrin Dance Challenge. And that's part of the new craze that's going on with TikTok. And so I guess you can find that on Instagram as well. And Emma, have you learned those moves? Okay.
I think it's like
Well, I think we've got our answer.
talk the talk
Oh, yeah.
and walk the walk.
Oh, that move you just did reminded me of like an old Paula Abdul. Straight up now tell me, pa 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 pa. All right.
And then what's your favorite burger?
And then the other one,
National burger.
It is National Burger Day. And to the viewers at home, and so we're encouraging you to jump into the chat. Is it too early for you to be thinking about burgers this morning? What's your favorite burger? That's our question, and we'll be looking for your responses in our chat that you can find both on YouTube and Facebook if you're watching live there right now. But you can also watch Vail Daily Live on Apple TV, Roku, Fire TV, and listening on Spotify, as well as watching on VailDailyLive.com. And so we're going to go to Bratzer right now. We look forward to chatting in with you, checking in with you. My favorite burger can be found right now. I've been eating burgers a lot at Bender's Southside, and I don't add cheese to it. I don't add bacon. But Bratzo, what's your favorite burger? He's over there at Vail.
I will have to say Southsider, man. They are good. And you know who? You know who else? And actually, is better because they have this coconut margarita. It's El Sabor. Man, for a Mexican joint, they have one of the best burgers in town.
Awesome. I'm going to have to go try it out.
Are you never been?
I've never been.
Oh.
Not for burgers anyway.
Yeah. Well, they have this beautiful deck. And now when I finish riding, which I do every weekend with my kids, it's just beer o'clock, which turns into margarita o'clock
Yes. Maybe
with
some
this
tequila later.
Diablo burger. But let's talk beer. Let's
Let's.
talk Oktoberfest. I'm super excited because Oktoberfest, especially in Vail, is my personal favorite. I know some people love Beaver Creek, Lion's Head. I love them all,
Yep.
but Vail is my favorite. So I'm here with Nicole Marsh. Nicole, look at her. Look at her.
I got dressed up this morning.
I love it. Love it. Looks very festive, very
Thank you.
Oktoberfesty.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about the schedule. What do we expect?
Absolutely.
What's going on?
Absolutely. So today we actually start at noon and we go all the way until 10 p.m. And tomorrow is also noon to 6 p.m. So come out and join us either day.
So today going on until 10 p.m. All right, that's awesome.
Yes.
You will not see me tonight because I have to be doing this tomorrow early. So if I get a little carried away with the later hosting, it would be a tough morning for me. But
Yep.
I'm planning on being here on Sunday and having a blast. So I'm a fan of the keg bowling competition. I saw it on Lion's Head last weekend. My son and I were laughing. That people were really cheering. It was these guys with the Broncos costume
Yeah,
with a
I-
full
yeah.
horse in the thing. So much fun. Is that happening here too, or that's a Lions?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. Our keg bowling will be lined up right here. You can't beat this gorgeous view. There's a technique to it, definitely. You can see as the guys and gals get a little bit further into it, they have fun with it, and we stack a pile of kegs and see who can knock the most down.
Awesome. So keg bowling. What about the stain holding thing?
Stein holding.
The stein.
There's
You know.
also a talent to that. I was talking to a gal last night. She'd been training. You've got to keep the stein up straight, elbow straight, arm 90 degrees for as long as you can. Ladies made it to almost 3 minutes, guys 5.5. We've got the world record for that, over 20 minutes for the guys.
Over 20 minutes.
Crazy.
Ty, how many minutes do you think you can do?
And you've got to hold the sign out, and all of a sudden they'll start shaking and bending.
And dropping beer, which is
yeah.
sin.
We'll save it all. We'll save it all.
That's funny. So look at the views today. The sun is shining, and most important, as I say, Ty, I was not lying. Beer is here. No panic.
We're getting ready. We're getting ready.
Awesome, Nicole. Thanks a lot for having us, and looking forward to see you around and to see everybody coming in and say hello, hang out. A lot of puppies, a lot of colors with later hosens, and what is the name of the ladies' part?
A dirndl.
Dirndl. Dirndl. That's awesome.
We're ready.
All right. Well, cheers to you and happy
Cheers to
Oktoberfest, everybody. Let's close this summer with beer and style.
Cheers.
Prost. Thank you very much. And that's Bratzo. We're talking Oktoberfest at Vail. And to answer his question, how long can I hold a beer out like that? Stein holding? I don't do that. I only do curls. Get that beer to the face. You got to refill that. You got to refill that Stein before the line gets long. But there's a lot of events happening today, and with Oktoberfest, it kicks off at noon, goes until 10 o'clock tonight, and it's filled with a lot of activities. And so, yeah, there's the later hosen, there's the dirndl, there's brat eating competitions, there's plenty of brats to enjoy. Beer goes in the Stein and or plastic cups, but Oktoberfest would not be a party without the stain. A lot of spilling, a lot of Dijon mustard, and I'm not sure if brats and eating the food up there has a ketchup rule like a Chicago dog. But hey, you know what? Chicago Dog Fest Clue me in. Still ahead on Vail Daily Live, we're going to be sharing with you what made headlines. Also checking back in with Meredith in Beaver Creek. Yeah, we have a lot to catch up on while we enjoy these cooler temperatures. Shall we go to break right now?
Yep.
We'll be right back.
Berkshire Hathaway Home Services for real estate. Where do we begin? For checklists and for wish lists. For tour after tour after tour. For is this the one? Or let's just see one more. For closing, finally closing. Your forever agent will be there for all of it. Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, for you, for life.
At Beaver Creek, the extraordinary awaits everywhere you look, in every shared adventure, every breathtaking view, and every discovery. It's where attention to every last detail transforms moments into lasting memories, so your mountain getaway dreams can all come true. Come experience the extraordinary at Beaver Creek.
Nap Harvest is your marketplace for locally produced products like seasonal organic produce, meats, eggs, dairy, breads, flours, nap nectars, and more. It's harvest time, and that means Hotchkiss tomatoes, Olathe sweet corn, and Paonia peaches. We also have a full bounty of mushrooms, such as blue oysters, king trumpets, lion's mane, and chestnuts. Nap Harvest, your indoor farmers market, open 7 days a week in Eagle Ranch.
Hey there. We are just about to get off the dirt on this lovely morning ride on Beaver Creek. But before we do, I'm going to give you a quick weather. This is brought to you by Carrots. And today we're going to see a gorgeous blue sky day. Right now it's about 42 degrees. Probably feels like the high 30s, especially in that shade. But we're going to see those temperatures rise up to about 76 today. So just in the perfect range for being outside. And then tonight we're gonna see a little bit of rain come through overnight. And then the next 2 days it's gonna be partly cloudy. And we're gonna expect to see a bit of moisture, but some pockets of sunshine, so not to disturb any of the activities. And then as Tuesday comes around, we'll bring that perfect blue sky, sunny days back. So thank you to the Carrots of Vail who brought you this weather report, and they've been making heirlooms for over 50 years. So I'm gonna go head into the village to start doing some of these interviews, but thanks for tuning in, and we'll send it right back to you, Ty.
Thank you very much, Meredith. And as you can see, she's enjoying that bike ride this morning as she takes off, sharing with you the weather and those views that you can see there up in Beaver Creek. Fantastic views, gorgeous sunshine, blue sky out there as well. The weather that she shared with you is brought to you by Carrots Jewelers, creating heirlooms for over 50 years. It's an ambitious attempt. A lot of us were like, you know what? I'm going to get an early bike ride in too. We dress for the part, and then don't forget the bike. That's part of the whole thing. And she didn't forget that out there. And that's Blake. He's new with Vail Daily Live, and he's running cameras. All right, I guess what we're going to do right now, isn't that beautiful? I like how even the tall grass at Beaver Creek are turning orange, and then it looks like a golf course right there at the base where she is. But there, you won't really find that there. That's a fantastic view.
Isn't that crazy?
It is. It's just beautiful out there. The trails, get out and explore. And in Beaver Creek, there was an opportunity for you to do that today with the Jack's Place Hike, Wine, and Dine, as far as tickets are being sold for this event and to take into this experience. But Meredith is making her way into the village where she'll be talking about that very event, the Hike, Wine, and Dine event with Sue Francois. and learning a little bit more about that. But you can donate to this event. Why wait to learn more? Be a part of the show right now by donating to the Hike, Wine, and Dine event, the Jack's Place event, by visiting the website that I shared with you earlier. And that website is vailhealthfoundation.com. Here's what made headlines in today's Vail Daily. And so feel free to pick up today's paper. Have you already walked out to the box and picked it up? Or are you watching it online? All right, very good. I have this printed copy here, which I'm a fan of. Grilling and chilling. That's the big photo right there in the center. In full color, Joe's Famous Deli serves up sausages during the first day of Vail Oktoberfest, and it kicked off yesterday. And that's where this picture is from. The celebration lasts through Sunday. So today, this Vail event, Grilling and Chilling, kicks off at noon over at Vail. Don't miss out on this fun. Also, slow going on hiring for Vail, Avon, Eagle County, and other large employers in the Valley. Unfilled openings persist in jobs that have typically been attractive. We've definitely seen the signs all summer long around town, but I would say all year long as well, as we're somewhat getting back to normalcy following the beginning of the COVID-19 and the pandemic. We've definitely seen the hit taken. And as we look at these help wanted signs around the Valley, I just wonder if that will become at least a T-shirt trend if we get back to things, because, well, we're never going to forget this, that's for sure. Climate change is now, and we're finding that on A2, the local and regional page. An aerial photo shows traffic moving along U.S. Highway 50 on a bridge over the shrinking Blue Mesa Reservoir, September 6th. Wow, I've never even seen this view before, but this definitely looks like a problem here. Wildfire smoke and ozone have been a daily blur for long-range views along the Front Range this summer, as is these views from the Denver's skyline taken Wednesday at the Rocky Mountain Arsenal. And these are some of the topics that have made headlines, as well as another selected one for our showcase with you this morning. A brief coverage, the Arts and Entertainment, located on B1. Weekend on Wheels, the Colorado Grand, and the Vail Automotive Classic bring hundreds of rare cars to Lions Head Village this weekend. This is an ongoing event. And I used to MC this event when they would bring those cars into Lions Head. And I tell you what, it's really cool to learn about this. Check out this article, learn about some of the cars, their age, the owners, and some of them that may have just done the tour around the state of Colorado, with the finish line ending up this weekend and the end of summer weekend on average there in Lions Head. And as you see here, people browse the selection of cars at a former Vail Automotive Classic. This year's concours and show will take place this Sunday. That's tomorrow, from 8:30 until 2 p.m. Vintage cars roll in Lions Head as people cheer them on during the finish line at the Colorado Grand on Friday in Vail. This event has been taking place for the last 32 years and has contributed over $7.2 million to the Colorado charities to date. Yes, that's definitely a fun event. Kind of noisy, too, to hear these little cars whomping through Lions Head. And that's what made headlines with the Vail Daily newspaper. We'll be right back with more Vail Daily Live. But before we go, thank you, Emma. Grab a cup of coffee. Vail Mountain Coffee and Tea. You can find the location opening at 8 o'clock in Beaver Creek, and the brand new location there, as well as you can find them in the roastery in Minturn, right there off of Highway 6. You're watching Vail Daily Live. We'll be right back.
Is Cooper outside?
I don't know. Cooper? Here, boy.
If your life isn't always practical, your carpet should be. You can relax with Lee's with our pet-friendly, stylish, and durable Lee's carpets. Backed by the industry's only 25-year no-exclusion stain warranty.
Don't worry. Carpet One's got this covered.
Oh.
Find your new Lee's carpet in stock now. We can install right away.
Slifer Smith & Frampton, the #1 real estate company in the Vail Valley, with nearly $1.5 billion sold so far this year. Little Brave Lodge is already under contract and set to become the highest priced sale in Bachelor Gulch history. This Creekside estate in Vail just hit the market with more than 7,000 square feet, just minutes from Vail Village. Or this newly renovated 5-bedroom home on Beaver Creek Mountain gives you ski in, ski out access. See them all at vailrealestate.com.
outlets at Silverthorne are located 30 miles east of Vail on I-70, exit 205.
You are watching Vail Daily Live. Ty Diaz here with you, weighing in at over 200 pounds. And what happens when I'm in studio? I make the furniture creak and bend and move and squeak. But I tell you what, if you want to maybe learn a little bit more about the National Burger Day that we're having today, and it clearly looks like I haven't missed any, Trisha Swenson says that her favorite burger can be found at the Bully Ranch, and that's located at Vail, at the Sonnenalp, and they're also known for their mudslides. Yeah, did you know that? Emma knows that. She's pointing at me like she's at the game or something. Like, yeah, that's my team down there. Mudslides is Emma's team. But we're talking burgers. We have to wait for National Mudslide Day, Emma. Yeah. But maybe you could sidecar a burger with that. And Rodney Travis, he says anywhere. You just hit what he said. Can you go back to that? At the screen. He says bison burgers. Anything bison burger will be fine with him. I'll tell you what. And I'm a fan of the Angus burger, but Wagyu is good. Medium rare is preferred. Little blue cheese is good. Some mushrooms. I'm not sure if that's a good combination together, but put the toppings on the side. Get to the burger, lose the bun. Yeah. That's always fun too. Treat a burger like a steak. All right. So now that we've had our share to eat, what are the fish biting on? What are they eating today? And we can find their report by visiting the Fly Fishing Outfitters. They're located right here in Avon. And be sure to say hello to John Packer. And if you're making your way down to the Eagle River today, the fish there, the cooler nights have been great for the conditions on the Eagle River. The water is low, so there's no need to wade into the deep. The brown trout are in pre-spawn mode, and they are feeding more aggressively before they start getting their thing on. The bugs are on the small side, which are we are fishing smaller midges, blue-winged olives, and tricos. Mid-morning are the best time to go out and do some fishing. But look at the low waters there. Look at how calm things are. Look at the beauty and nature, and notice how the leaves are turning through there. But just a magical place to go, completely away from the hustle and bustle of just a busier life anywhere else where there's just traffic and a lot of people. This event is all yours. And that view is the Roaring Fork, you're saying? All right. Well, if that's the case, then that's a viewer submission. So then let's go to the Roaring Fork. There, the conditions over the Roaring Fork are excellent, whether you enjoy wade or float fishing. The cooler nights are also making for better fishing mid-morning. Dries and dry droppers are working very well. Still some hoppers and mayflies on the water, and we're guiding the Roaring Fork on mostly full-day wades and floating trips right now. And that's with the Fly Fishing Outfitters, and the fish there, they're enjoying their time with your visiting, because fly fishing is a catch and release program. So as much as it is a game for you to try to catch a fish, it's as much of a game for the fish to catch what you're throwing at them. But don't forget to throw the fish back. Yeah. All right. And that's a look at your fly fishing report, brought to you by the Fly Fishing Outfitters. Give them a call today, 970-845-8090 for your group trips, your kids learning, your private solo clinics, and just do some shopping there. Stop by the location because they're waiting for you. Very friendly people there. We're going to go back now to Brazzo, I believe. Right, Emma? Over at Vail. And Brazzo, I really enjoyed seeing you and your wife in that Alice of Silverthorne commercial. Nice little Alice of Silverthorne date. How are you this morning? How's the wife and family?
Everybody's fantastic. Everybody's happy. We have some friends in town. It seems to be a common thing when you live in Vail, Some people want to come and hang out in this utopic, fantastic place. So, yeah, we have some friends in town. The ferrets are good. Kids are good. Baby is beautiful. The ferrets, man, they are a strong cornerstone in our family. I really enjoy doing the outlets of Silverthorne with the Banana Republic, kind of a coffee date day with Michelle, my wife. So we had a blast. We had a good time. So let's talk weather. And the weather is brought to you just by the outlets of Silverthorne, elevated savings. They're right at Silverthorne, amazing savings. And the weather today is weather is sweet, like my friend Bob Marley used to say. We have beautiful views right now, no one cloud in the sky. Look at this place, right there, downtown Vail, if that's how we call it. But weather is really nice. We're gonna have lows on the 39, highs on 73, blue skies, sunny day, um, perfect way to close the summer month. And we start in fall in full force. And we're doing, of course, the beer o'clock starting today at noon here in Vail. And yeah, having a good time, man. That's the weather for you.
All right, and that's
No
Bronx sharing the
wind.
views at the top of Bridge Street, as you can see, and a lot of movement going on out there. And we're seeing, just posted up near Brazzo, just off to one side, the bikes are out. And behind them on the mountain, the sun is shining. And with that, you'll find those colors changing. And we're really excited to have you here. And those of you watching on your way here for some leaf peeping, let's make some plans to get together and enjoy this time of year before the snow arrives. And it's not uncommon for us to receive snow and significant snowfall in September. And that's actually a potential chance in our forecast as we move into the new week, the second to last week of September, and as we wrap up summer here. And the last day of summer, just so that you know, and I'm looking at the calendar down here beneath me, the 22nd of September. And according to this calendar here, that is Wednesday. All right, you're watching Vail Daily Live. Still ahead, we'll be talking with Meredith about the Hike, Wine, and Dine event, as well as events happening in Beaver Creek, and a little bit more about the Dance Challenge with Michaela Schifrin, all next on Vail Daily Live.
At Beaver Creek, the extraordinary awaits everywhere you look, in every shared adventure, every breathtaking view, and every discovery. It's where attention to every last detail transforms moments into lasting memories, so your mountain getaway dreams can all come true. Come experience the extraordinary at Beaver Creek.
Berkshire Hathaway Home Services for real estate. Where do we begin? For checklists and for wish lists. For tour after tour after tour. For is this the one? Or let's just see one more. For closing. Finally closing. Your forever agent will be there for all of it. Berkshire Hathaway Home Services. For you, for life.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We are for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% on the best designer brands. Visit outlets@silverthorne.com for current sales and events.
First, I'd like to express my gratitude to our teams. There are literally decades of experience standing next to me here and throughout McCoy Park right now. So McCoy Park is the newest of our designated learning terrain for Beaver Creek.
It's been a long time in the making, McCoy Park. It's been part of our master development plan for probably around 30 years for Beaver Creek. And formerly it's been Nordic and snowshoe trails out here, which we're still gonna have, but it's gonna add 17 new trails, 250 acres of groomable glade skiing. It's gonna be very unique and we're looking forward to it.
It means that our beginner and intermediate skiers and riders can have an experience that's like none other. So they start in Hay Meadow Park, which is the base area smart terrain, head up to Red Buffalo Park, which is mountaintop vistas, and then they can progress and come out here to McCoy Park and be able to ski in a tranquil bowl experience. This is unique to Beaver Creek. This is unique to the ski industry.
I think this project's gonna go super smooth. They just got to get their survey points in and they'll start digging with that excavator over there for the top terminal, put some concrete in the ground, dig tower holes, fly with the helicopter, the concrete into those.
The hardest part is the compressed schedule because of a wildlife closure that we needed to respect. So it's compressed a year project into 4.5 months.
We appreciate the support and partnership with the U.S. Forest Service, and that's really what it is. We work with them hand in hand to make sure that we are respectful of the natural beauty and the natural environment that's out here while providing welcoming access for our guests to the great outdoors.
With our Red Buffalo Park development from 2 years ago, we saw how popular that was with the guests and that intermediate and beginner skier. And what's unique about McCoy Park is it's kind of a bowl. There's not a lot of cross traffic. We don't have mixed ability levels. Like, you're not going to see experts out here with beginners and intermediates, as you would maybe in Red Buffalo Park, where those people are going to Ripsaw and Spider. Instead of having those traditional cut runs, it'll be groomable glades. So you'll be able to go in and out of the pockets of trees.
There's a lot of rolling, undulating terrain, just kind of a whole different exploratory experience.
So McCoy Park will provide a unique experience for our new families and young kids who are seeking a mountain adventure and be in this tranquil bowl setting and challenge themselves, connect with nature, and connect with each other.
Hey there, we are at the base of Beaver Creek, and we're right in front of Chop House, and I am here with Rachel Levitsky, and we're going to be talking all things Beaver Creek because there's still some things going on, and we're going to be teasing a little bit of winter.
Super excited for winter, of course. Yeah, so we've had a wonderful summer. Can't thank the guests enough for coming to see us, for their enthusiasm, and our employees for providing awesome guest service. It's been a wonderful summer, and we still have a couple more weekends of summer activities going on, so come visit us, go up to the top of Spruce Saddle and grab lunch, hike the Beaver Lake Trail, and really enjoy the fall colors here. I think peak is next weekend, so it's going to be beautiful around here. And with fall, you really can't wait for winter. So we are opening for winter operations November 24th. All the things you love about Beaver Creek are coming back. And one new thing that we're super excited to get off the ground is McCoy Park. So our summer operations team has been working on McCoy Park since July 1st. We have so much to do out there, building 2 new lifts and 17 new trails. Yeah, it's going to be amazing.
When did they start that project?
So it's been in the works for quite a while, but planning started about 2 years ago, and then construction started July 1st. So super quick timeline out there. It's amazing to see everything come to life. We have lift towers and tower arms and ship assemblies in the air now. We're going to be hauling the haul rope soon. So much to see and do out there. It's a natural bowl environment, something different than what you've ever seen on Beaver Creek Mountain. So can't wait to offer this new terrain to beginner and intermediate skiers, families. It's an awesome place to connect with nature, and we just can't wait.
Is the snowshoeing trail going to still be available?
So we'll still have dedicated Nordic and snowshoe opportunities, about 20 kilometers out there, and there's nothing better than that view at the top.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, absolutely.
The mountaintop views are always the best,
so
even at Spruce Saddle.
Oh my gosh. The Gore Range at Spruce Saddle is gorgeous, and up at McCoy Park we have a new view of the Sawatch Range, which super excited to show our alpine skiers and snowboarders that new view that most people have never seen on Beaver Creek Mountain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you had such a incredible event or summer full of events. Are we going to see any more events or special things this month?
Yeah, so this evening actually we have Zusammen, so live music from Spinfany, and then tomorrow we've got Hike, Wine, and Dine, which I think you'll be talking about a little bit later. I'll let someone else cover that. And then next weekend we have another Zusammen. We've got 2 more Saturdays of live movies in the village, and it's still jam-packed, plenty to do. Come try the bungee trampoline. I got to do that before the summer's over.
Yes, and when's that date?
So the summer activities end on September 26th.
Okay.
So we've got 4 more days to pack in all that adventure, and then we'll get our mountain ready for the winter.
Awesome. Well, the time is now to come and enjoy everything that Beaver Creek has to offer, and even past that, the mountain is here. You can
Yes.
just go up and walk and get these views for free.
Those fall colors aren't going away.
They aren't. Well, thank you, Rachel, for being here
Thanks,
with us
guys.
this morning. And we will be back to talk about the Hike, Wine, and Dine event. So stay tuned.
At Beaver Creek, the extraordinary awaits everywhere you look, in every shared adventure, every breathtaking view, and every discovery. It's where attention to every last detail transforms moments into lasting memories, so your mountain getaway dreams can all come true. Come experience the extraordinary at Beaver Creek.
Berkshire Hathaway Home Services for real estate. Where do we begin? For checklists and for wish lists. For tour after tour after tour. For is this the one? Or let's just see one more. For closing. Finally closing. Your forever agent will be there for all of it. Berkshire Hathaway Home Services. For you, for life.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We are for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% on the best designer brands. Visit outletsatsilverthorne.com for current sales and events.
Flowers are fighters. That's why the Alzheimer's Association Walk to End Alzheimer's is full of them. Because flowers find a way to break through. Just like we will. Join the fight at alz.org/walk.
Welcome back to Vail Daily Live. Ty Diaz here with you. A lot of events happening up and down the valley. If you're down in Eagle, you could find the Mountain Rats celebrating the end of summer, but also the beginning of fall. Live music, huge festivities, beer and food available out there as well. But looking ahead as we roll into the new season past the 22nd of September, it is happening on the 25th. This is next Saturday. It's Walk to End Alzheimer's, and it's happening at the Brush Creek Pavilion. And that's also down in Eagle. And again, that's happening Saturday, September 25th. Kicks off at 9:30. To find out more about this event, you can visit act.alz.org. And you can also kind of search around the Vail area. Our newspaper, the Vail Daily, would have that detail for you as well. And but otherwise, as we're looking ahead into today, here's where we are on the point of the show. It is the Lens of the Day, brought to you by Pieces of Vail, the Art of Vision. And what I have with me now is a pair of gorgeous glasses known as the Clyde. And it is from Jacques-Marie Mage. And these glasses are just really stunning and interesting. And I like how there's a lot of detail on the inside. Jacques-Marie Mage of Los Angeles right here. Check out these paparazzi shut them down. These things are really fantastic. So again, this is known as the JMM, Los Angeles-based producer of limited edition designer goods that specialize in the micro-production of artisanal eyewear. The company draws inspiration from across continents, cultures, and generations to design eyewear that infuses historical motifs with a modern sensibility. This is a limited production batch of 300 pieces. So your pair of these glasses would come with this card that will let you know which number this is. The one in my hand is number 32 of 300. Great fashion frame that also provides maximum coverage from the sun. Dark gray lens for a sunny day. Your lens of the day from Eyepieces of Vail, the Art of Vision. It is the Jacques-Marie Mage. All right, thank you very much. Bratzo, we're going to head out to where he is at Vail, Oktoberfest, of all things that are happening there. Bratzo, how are you this morning? And the weather, as you last shared with us, gorgeous and sunny, warmer in the sun, cooler in the shade, but to spend your time out there, not necessarily skipping rocks type of weather out there, but you can hop rocks out there where you are.
Absolutely, man. Look at this shot that I have for you guys. You know, the 10th Mountain Division statue in the back. This is just gorgeous. It's just beautiful. I'm right in the middle of the river, having a good time. Dog weather. It's warm and man. Right in the water, floating. You know, and it's really warming up. You know, mid 30s to 72, and the weather is brought to you by Better Rich, doing fine watches and jewelry since 1897, located by the Solaris. They really know what they're talking about when it comes to watches. I'm still waiting for my Rolex, the proper sponsorship. Ty, what do you think about that? Man, you need to lose that jacket, man. It's the last full ray of summer, and that Hawaiian shirt is in iron. So you should loosen it, man. So that's a great jacket, man. That's a great shirt. That boy, love it. Look at these views too. You see, they go with your shirt. So weather is nice today. Mid 30s to highers on low 70s. It's gonna be beautiful. No one cloud in the sky. As you can see, the sun moving in. People are waking up, and just Vail looks gorgeous. We have the cars in Lionshead, and of course, Oktoberfest in Vail Village today and tomorrow. Today all the way to 10 p.m. and tomorrow from noon to 6 p.m. So come over and have a stein of beer, and hang out with us, man.
There you go. So Brazzo sharing with you some beautiful views, sharing with you the weather as well, brought to you by Betteridge, fine jewelry and watches with exceptional service. Since 1897, they are located in Solaris, not too far from where Brazzo is. But I'll tell you, if you notice where Brazzo is right now and you recognize that location, did you ever play there as a child yourself? That's the question for you viewers at home. Emma's raising her hands that she did, and the water level is low enough that not so much where you can skip rocks across the water there. That's the Gore Creek, but maybe you can just kind of skip and hop around the rocks while you're out there. Thank you very much, Brazzo. Looking good, gorgeous and sunny. That's what we're having. But let's bring our way back to the shining mountains of Beaver Creek where Meredith is. And she has Sue Francois sharing with us Hike, Wine, and Dine, an event that's been going on for 13 years in Beaver Creek. But the cause began 15 years ago. Back to you, Meredith.
The 13th annual Hike, Wine, and Dine event brings the community together with a hike on Beaver Creek Mountain and gourmet cuisine, all to benefit the Vail Shaw Cancer Center and Jack's Place. And today I have Sue Franchos here with me, and we're going to be speaking about that. So thank you for being
you're
here
welcome.
this morning.
Thanks for having me. No, I love to talk about the event. It's such a wonderful event that we have every year, and this is actually our 13th year.
That is so incredible. And we were just chatting a bit about this event, and I'm already so inspired. So let's tell our viewers, walk us through the event.
Well, about 15 years ago, we noticed that some patients were actually sleeping in their cars because they couldn't afford lodging actually during the winter. So a group of us got together and actually raised the money to build Jack's Place. It's a 12-suite facility where patients and their caregivers can stay. Initially, it was a pay-if-you-can philosophy, and we created this event to actually offset the operating costs so patients can stay for free.
That is incredible. And where is Jack's Place located?
Jack's Place is actually conveniently adjacent to the cancer center, so they literally walk across the parking lot. It's incredibly convenient, very supportive atmosphere, and it's just a wonderful place.
How often or how many people are normally in the
place? We've had, since we opened, over 15,000 patient nights, which is tremendous.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is
it's a great addition to the community.
So this event has been going on for 13 years.
13 years. Yeah. Wow. We decided we wanted to do a fundraiser that wasn't, we didn't want to do a black tie. We didn't want to do a silent auction. We wanted to enjoy, our backyard. I mean, we live here for this. So we came up with, let's hike. Let's enjoy some of the best food from the restaurants here in Beaver Creek. And it's been incredibly successful.
That is incredibly to hear. So what restaurants are going to be here?
Well, we actually start here at the base, and we have Park Hyatt, which starts out with breakfast burritos, And then we have Rocky Mountain Raclette, which is going to do kind of
I
a,
love
oh
them.
my gosh, they're so
They're
good.
so good.
And also mimosas and coffee.
Okay.
And then we start kind of a 5.5 mile trail hike. And it's a moderate hike, but family friendly. And we're going to hit Dang Sweets, which is, they're going to serve eclairs. And then we're going to do Colorado Mountain Events, which is going to serve kind of a tomato, crostini, kind of mixed green thing. And then Grouse Mountain is going to do some tuna. And then Osprey is going to do green chili. And then we come back here and we have Rimini, of course, the yogurt and toppings is a favorite. And also Chop House. So, yeah, and Vail Brewing Company. We've got to have some beer and wine, too.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I have never heard of a hike that you get gourmet
It is
food
gourmet, yes.
along the way.
Along the way.
I mean, I'm used to some trail mix and
this is not
gummy bears.
granola bars and Gatorade. No, it's
Wow.
really special.
It's such a
It's
unique
really special.
event and a unique way to bring, such a good bring people together,
right,
and fundraise for such a good cause.
Well, and we're all here to support cancer. We've all been touched by cancer, whether
Yes.
personally or through
Absolutely.
family, friends, and it's just a great it's a great event where we can all get together and celebrate life.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, it's
so
really
the
fun.
event is sold out, but you
Yes.
still can donate.
Correct.
So let's tell our viewers on how they can.
So the website is actually www.hikewinedine.com.
Okay.
And we obviously, donations would be great. We're a little over $150,000 for tomorrow's event, which is awesome.
Wow. And do you have a goal?
No, I mean, it's just what it is.
Yeah.
So, no, that's more than enough. I mean, we're real excited about it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, just hearing that it's on its 13th year
Right.
was such a great purpose and mission. I'm so excited for you guys.
And the weather's always perfect. I
Yeah.
mean, there's some good karma.
Good
The weather's
karma.
always great. So,
Exactly.
should be fun.
Well, thank you so
Oh,
much.
thank you
Sue,
for having
being
me.
here.
No,
This is so
I love to
great.
talk about it. It's a great
Yeah.
thing.
And thank you for having the idea and starting this.
No, it's good. It's a good thing.
Awesome.
So, yeah.
Well, check out more information on the website. And if you didn't get a ticket this year, next year.
Sign up early.
Sign up
please.
early because it
Yes.
sells out normally
Every year.
So.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well,
Great.
we'll send that right back to you, Ty.
Thank you very much, Meredith. And again, that is the Hike, Wine, Dine event that's happening in Beaver Creek, a sold-out event, but it happens tomorrow. First thing, at 9 a.m., it goes until 10. And what's interesting about this event is that it is a delicious time. Really nice Beaver Creek Loop Trail hike that begins across the street from the Park Hyatt, brings you on a path along the way just beneath Allie's cabin. And a few years ago, I've done this one with Trisha Swenson and a couple other of us. And I remember having a breakfast burrito at the first stop. There was hot cocoa and coffee at the next stop. I remember that there was a little bit of, there was some tuna tartare station. I remember that one that was going on. There was some really good meats and wine. And then the finish line, where everyone just kind of celebrates, take those commemorative photos. And again, it's all towards a great cause. And so if you're watching Vail Daily Live and you care to learn more about this event for future, and if there's anything that you missed on the show, you can also go back to the replay, Vail Daily Live on YouTube, and catch that. Where we are right now in the show, wrapping things up, we're going to go to a break, do a recap, and then we'll send you on your way.
At Beaver Creek, the extraordinary awaits everywhere you look, in every shared adventure, breathtaking view, and discovery. Where attention to every last detail transforms moments into lasting memories. Experience the extraordinary at Beaver Creek.
As you saw there, it is National Burger Day, and it doesn't have to be your burger. Are you the kind of person that pulls the toppings off of someone else's burger? Are you going to eat those onions? I'll take that off of your hands. Yeah, that's a lot of cool things. And Emma's picked that one for this segment right now. So what we're going to do right now is go to your turn, known as VDL Picks, and let's see what you've selected for today. And a lot of these submissions come in on our Instagram, Vail Daily Live, and we certainly do appreciate the hashtag Vail Daily Live and your submissions through there, and a really good lineup of things too. Yes?
The picks are the deals.
Okay.
So talk about vendors and your favorite burger.
Then let's take a look at some deals. Then, and here's what we're finding as a deal. Great late happy hour can be found at Bender's. And I actually hang out there. I normally get that Angus burger. And but you can also get $3 pints. It kicks off at right here every day at 2 o'clock until 5:30. Wow, that's different than the sign at their location. But there's also the late time, 8 p.m. till close every night. You can also find $1.75 tacos. That's beef and pork. I do know this one. And for $2.75, I've done their fish tacos. And man, the slaw that comes on those tacos, real zesty and delicious. And you can find Southside Bender's next to Christie Sports in Avon, as well as the Bender's Burgers at the north side, right next to the 7-Eleven. Now let's go to some viewer content.
Let's bring in Brazzo.
And we're going to bring in Brazzo for this one too. Brazzo, we're going to have some fun right now. We're doing viewer content, and let's do this together. What do you think? All right, so let's see what we found. And again, this is the hashtag Vail Daily Live on Instagram version. Emma, is that what that means?
Yeah, and we are actually pushing people towards hashtag Vail Live.
Okay, so the new hashtag is Vail Live. Hashtag Vail Live.
There we go.
All right, let's take a look here. So here's what we have, Brazzo. This one is Travel Me Petty. Saw a packet of carrot seeds that looked like dumpy little squish. Yeah, this is a fun looking picture here.
Are those carrots really? They look like beets, like orange
Hey.
beets.
Yeah, let's have some fun, Brazzo. We'll put some pictures up, and you just tell us what you think you see in these images. Thank you for that. What looks like beets or squish or carrots submission. All right, here's another one.
Oh,
This is
beautiful.
from Lulu Gross.
Not LA Wild Rose.
I'm gonna
And they
botch
actually
people's
chatted.
names.
LA said they want to come to Vail.
All right, and so in the chat box, they're saying that this viewer submission says that they want to come to Vail. And these look like the wildflowers that can be found at Shrine Pass. And if you remember a few weeks ago, Ashley did a hike through there and was sharing with us some of those similar views. Let's check out some more viewer submissions. Brazzo, I'm gonna let you describe the next one that we see. All right, Brazzo, what do you see here?
Let's hear it. Ah, that's a good puppy dog in that Riley Creek. I love that, man. That makes me so happy. I was trying to recreate a second ago, but I was just a little too cold.
And so the caption with that photo of the cute puppy dog, as Brazzo describes it, the caption says, "Where's my snorkel?" And so, yeah, thank you very much for your submissions. And if you care to send us more, here's another one, Brazzo. I'll let you take a jab at this one. What do you see here?
This is up in Crested Butte.
All right.
Oh,
Brazzo, what do you
beautiful.
see? Beautiful,
Well,
I
I
know.
see that mountain range is just fantastic.
Yeah, it is fantastic.
It's almost like a painting, man. It's almost like a painting. I never been in Crested Butte. I heard it's just one of the nicest, prettiest towns around Colorado. I need to go.
I tell you what, Colorado, there's a lot of good views around the state itself. And we thank you very much for your viewer submissions on Vail Daily Live. And you can do so on our Instagram with the new hashtag that we're using. I've learned just now. It is hashtag Vail Live is what we're doing now. So we look forward to hearing from you. Meredith, so what do you think of all those views? Did you have different insights on some of the pictures, like the carrots?
Oh, yes. I also wanted to mention that today, and I think you spoke about it earlier, but today's National Dance Day, Ty.
Yes. Tell us about that. Then we'll do a send-off. So there's a dance challenge with Michaela.
I'm stoked about this day. I know you've been talking about the burgers, where you can find the best burger. I, too, am a burger fan, but hello, I'm a dancer, so I'm stoked that it's National Dance Day. It was so fun getting Ken to do the challenge up here a few weeks ago. We also got Matt Renew with 9 News to do the challenge, and we had dancers from actually all over the world send their submissions from France and Spain.
Yeah, I'd like to see that.
Michaela Schifrin has fans all over, and so I think that they showed you that video a little bit earlier today, but it was so fun to work with Michaela Schifrin on this dance challenge, just to have fun, because that's what dance is about. It's just about having fun, grooving to music, because I truly believe anyone is a dancer.
So what's the count on these dance moves? Is it an 8 count like Thriller, or what's the count on this?
Yeah, it's 8 counts. So in dance, nice tie, you count to 8 basically, normally. And so it
Take
was
us through the
4
steps. Let's
8
do it.
counts. You
Let's
want me
do
to
it.
do it?
All right,
Okay.
hit us with it.
I wish we
And
had
count
some
it off.
music.
Do the count. There you go. That looks fantastic. I love those moves. They're really flowing.
Thank you.
And spinning is really nice.
It's hey. It's normally better with music, but
I'm a fan.
I'm celebrating National Dance Day today because I actually have like 3 rehearsals with different organizations, all dancing. So
Thank you very
I'm
much,
feeling jazzed
Meredith.
about it today.
All right, so what we're going to do right now, Meredith, we're going to share with everyone and a 1 and a 2 and cue Emma. So you guys enjoy this. We'll catch you tomorrow morning on Vail Daily Live, but not without this dance challenge for you to learn at home.